Religion, sir. What do you think? The war in West Asia is just about land or oil or influence or geopolitics? Why does the US have to intervene in favor of Israel? There are strategic reasons, economic reasons, but do not forget religion as the most fundamental reason for what's happening in West Asia. The evangelical Christians, they constitute around 25% of the voting electorate in the US. That's a major block, 25%. They literally believe in the biblical prophecies about the coming of the Christ. And the Bible says, before the Christ comes, the nation of Israel will have to be strengthened and defended. The Jews will return to their ancient land. There will be a national awakening. Therefore, for the arrival of Jesus, Israel has to be defended. And that is one important reason that informs American foreign policy. Similarly, Iran is a Shia country with clerical rule. And Saudi Arabia follows the Wahhabi version of Islam. And this Shia-Sunni rivalry becomes their proxy wars involving Yemen, Syria, Iraq, Lebanon. Groups like Hezbollah, which is Shia, then Al-Qaeda, ISIS, which are Sunni. They say they want to establish caliphates. They say they are fighting apostasy or infidels. They say they want to impose Sharia law. Is this religion or geopolitics? Even their recruitment and justifications for very existence are steeped in religious doctrine. Now, Jerusalem is a flashpoint. It is sacred to Jews, Christians, Muslims. The Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Temple Mount. Hamas sees its fight against Israel as jihad. It does not say, I just want to liberate land. It says, I want to liberate Islamic land. All across the Middle East, leaders invoke Quranic verses and prophetic traditions to justify war. Martyrdom, shahadat, is glorified. And suicide bombers are portrayed as religious heroes promised paradise. The leaders of this region, they cast these conflicts as religious struggles. Shia, Sunni, Muslim versus Jew. Dehumanization of the enemy uses religious slurs like kafir, rafidi. Iran often uses the Battle of Karbala in political ways to arouse militant nationalism. Crusades are often invoked in Islamic narratives against the West. Iran supports Shia militias globally, and Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey, they have backed Sunni militias. Religion is very fundamental to human consciousness. If religion goes right, then it can elevate a human being from being the normal animal to someone with maturity, compassion, wisdom, and depth. Religion can be a great uplifting force. On the other hand, if religion is distorted, if religion becomes a plaything of the ego, then religion can be the most destructive force. In India too, we must watch out. We must learn our lessons from the Middle East. We must see what religion can do if it gets distorted, and we better be careful in India as well.